turn around.
No, super low.
Sorry.
Look at what you see in her face. You're not singing with me. The mirror of her dreams. Make believe eyes everywhere. Given you're not singing. Eyes written on the pages is the answer to a never-ending story. You might be singing, I just can't hear you. We'll go up to the next one. Story. Okay, I'm disappointed in all of you.
Yes.
That was...
Officially, for the rest of eternity, I am indefinitely disappointed in every single one of you.
How was your last trip to Kansas City?
Oh,
Terrible. They wouldn't sing.
It's terrible. No one sang with me.
Did you have a question for us?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Shoot, dude.
What is your most favorite thing? Well, what's your most favorite thing about season 4 of Stranger Things so far?
Oh. Well, I guess my favorite thing, and I mean this in the absolute best way, is that I've finally finished filming. And it's like, we had been working on that show, at least on my end, for a year and a half. We had started in March of 2020, and then that little thing happened. I don't know if you guys remember. It was a bit of like a pandemic, and so we were home for quite some time, and of course nobody really knew when we were going to get back into it. And eventually, like into like September, we were able to start like consistently working again, and it was off and on for sure, but it was just good to like finally wrap it up, just to know that all the work being put into it is over and now we can just sit back and enjoy it. So I guess my favorite part has been now really getting to talk to people about how excited they are to watch it after I finished making it.
Yeah, I agree. And I think with meeting everybody, it's been like, you can feel like the buzz and the energy, and everybody's like so ready for it to be out. But just getting to, yeah, we feel the same, trust me. But just getting to see how excited you guys are, it's making us that much more excited to have you guys finally see it. And I mean, I can't really say anything.
It's really vague, I'm so sorry.
We can't really say anything, but we hope, I mean, I think that you guys are gonna really love it. And yeah, we're just excited for it to be finally out there.
Thank you. Thank you for your question.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Let's go to our next question. What's your name?
My name's Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Okay, so my question is, did you ever take the advice from Steve Harrington? For,
Oh, the hair advice?
yeah.
No. I mean, I did in the show, and we saw what came of it in season 2. Oh my gosh, that was a riot. That's the word we can use for it. I guess in life, no, not really, because you know, it's funny. I don't usually wear my hair long at all, but the thing is that for this show, I've always had to grow it out. So I'm like known for having long hair, but I never like having long hair. It's hard to maintain and gets in my face, and I'm like, just get it off. And so yeah, and it grows back really fast. Like I got this cut like 2 weeks ago when I wrapped, and it's already just going crazy. So I just let it do its own thing, honestly.
Okay, so my question is, what was your like favorite and your least favorite scene to film in seasons 1 through 3? Like, in all.
Me go first. Wow. Well, obviously my favorite was just us doing our thing. My least favorite doesn't exist. Yeah, I really think that this question was made for you. I'm gonna hand it over to you now.
Favorite scene? The first scene that we ever did was the Dungeons and Dragons scene, the very first. It's the first scene that was ever shot on the show. I know so many people that see, a lot of people resonate with it. Like a lot of people told me, like, but the thing is not even just like being able to see people's reactions, because that was, of course, the opening of the show, where it opens in the lab, and you see the horrified lab operator guy, the scientist working in the lab, sprinting for his life into the elevator, which is one of the coolest scenes, one of the coolest ways to open a show. And then from that badassery to transition right into a scene that just sent so many people right back to when they were 11 years old was just great to be a part of. And filming that scene, like I said, it was just fun. It was just, like, we had a really serious case of the giggles that day, which is not always ideal for your first day on set of a very new show. Like, there's always days where, like, sometimes you just can't keep it together, whether it's a funny scene or whether, like, you're all just tired. You don't get really tired and then just everything is funny. But you know, when you get to that point where you're just delirious. And so we were there at, like, 11 o'clock in the morning. And so they were like, this is gonna be a rough day. And so I just remember great memories from that. But my least favorite scene, there's a scene in season 2 where we're climbing out of the tunnels that have made their way out throughout Hawkins. I don't know if everybody remembers, but we're finally making our way back out of it after we've lit the thing on fire, and the demo dogs have rushed past me and Steve because they're all heading out towards the lab. Very cool scene, but it was 4 a.m. and it was way past my bedtime, and it was getting towards the end of the show, so everybody was really emotional because it had been such a great season, and but like everybody it was really stressful that day, just because when you're doing high action, high intense scenes at 4 a.m. it's just not going to go great anyway. And I was just in a mood. And I just remember that, like, just to this day, I just remember how crappy I felt that day, just because I didn't want to be up, and that's it. That's why I didn't like it at all. Nothing to do with the nothing to do with the, like, creative input going into the scene at all. I was just tired. So yeah, that's where my priorities lie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, what's your name?
Jake.
Jake,
Jake.
what's up?
All right. I got a question to ask to Mr. Gaten.
Hi.
All right. So, in the show, does Matt and who?
Ross.
Huss. Does
No,
Matt
Matt
Huss,
Ross.
Matt Huss make you do your homework?
And I was just wondering, if either of you were to be cast as another character in Stranger Things, which one would you choose, and like what kind of a spin would you put on it?
Ooh. What about you?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a good one, huh?
Whoa. I personally, I didn't mention this. I also really love Robin.
Word up,
Love
dude.
Robin.
Yeah.
And I would probably, I could never be as amazing in it as Maya
Maya's
is,
incredible.
because she's incredible. But I think that she just really resonates with me. She's really fun, and I would just play it like how I'm hanging out with my friends and going on this wild adventure. I mean, she's literally working in a mall, and all of a sudden she's like in a whole other world,
Yeah.
and everyone's like, "Oh, you didn't know? Oh my gosh! Well,
Let's
welcome
fill you
to
in."
this." And I mean, I would love to just get to do that.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
Because that's experiencing a bunch of new things like Elle, but being practically
But, like,
an
the
adult
opposite of-
already and living a regular life, and then seeing, oh my
Exactly.
gosh,
It's like
this-
reverse, you
it's
know?
reverse,
Like,
yeah.
you experience all those good things, and then it's like, oh, no. Like
Yeah.
yeah. That's a word. That's a
I think that would be me. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Murray Bauman. Absolutely.
Favorite character?
Without
Favorite
a doubt in my mind. Brett Gelman is one of literally my favorite people I've ever gotten to work with. He's incredible, so smart, witty, just like it's there 110% all the time. And that's not necessarily about like a new spin. If I were to ever touch anything and change it the way Brett did it, I'd be doing something wrong. Like, it's perfect and so much fun. And as I get older, I'd love to play parts like that, without a doubt, for sure. It's a good question. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Unfortunately.